Yeah. Congratulations for being player of the game here in Hammarby in Stockholm.
Thank you.
What was this like? I mean, you had to defend a lot, obviously. Is this the kind of game that you love most, actually, as a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I mean, you probably overheard me a little bit. I love a challenge. I love a good challenge, especially when you train hard. Then you get confident. Like the ball is hit at you. So.
But there's so much stress, isn't it? Because corner after corner after corner, then you have sort of to direct your defense, and there's a lot of adrenaline, and your blood pressure is probably high, isn't it?
It might be worse to be a fan or a person watching.
But how do you feel in the moment? Then in that moment, there's another corner.
We all know where we're supposed to be. And honestly, I welcome it because I know what my job is, and I know what their job is, and we trust each other and react with the rest. And I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus. I put so much on him. I don't put a lot of stress on myself because I know that I am not the world's gift to goalkeeping, but I love the game. And
you have a lot of talent as well. Years ago I talked to Faith Akidi, and I said to her, asked her, how do you, because she always stands at the right spot, in the right spot. And I asked her, how do you do that? And she said, what do you think? She said, thanks to Jesus. Because
because you can worry about so much, but if you make your job so simple, then you know what you got, and then the rest is...
How did you come to Sweden? And this is your 5-6 months now in Sweden.
Yeah, last year I went to Iceland because I was looking for an opportunity to play. I was 3 years in the NWSL in the US, and just didn't see the field enough that I wanted, and so this was a level up from Iceland, and so I was so thankful to be in Damallsvenskan, and honestly, it didn't really matter where. And so I'm so grateful that I'm playing for Piteå because it's the kind of team that I want to play for. They fight, they have responsibility. We don't really give. You can count on a lot of people, and there's so many great girls on the team, and it makes it so fun to play. I
talked to Katrina Gius a few weeks ago on Zoom, and she said, I said to her, everybody's so surprised that Piteå is so high up in the standings, and she said, well, we're not so surprised.
We take it moment by moment and game plan by game plan, and it's been working for us.
That's practice after practice. That's what Søren Carlson tells you, the coach. I heard that.
I think he's brilliant. I think he's brilliant because he breaks the team down, makes it so simple for us to be like, oh, okay, great, and then we execute. And so him and Rob, who's the assistant, I think they're a great team.
You come from Ohio, don't you?
Yeah.
And how's it living so far up north? I mean, that's Alaska in the United States.
Well, I was in Iceland last year, so it was a little bit of a prerequisite. But actually, I came from North Carolina. That's where I spent the last 7 years.
Okay, 7 years. Okay.
I went to college there and then played professional there for 7 years. And yes, I'm from Ohio. But North Carolina's so warm, and then I came to Iceland, and I came up here. Honestly, it's fine. It's great. I grew up deer hunting in the woods, which is really cold, so it's okay.
And a small town life.
Yeah, I think it's good. Small. It's quiet, but sometimes it's really nice. Good because you have these hectic games, and then you kind of go back to peace, so it's okay.
How do you relax? Yeah, how do you relax after such a game? Because can you sleep like in 2 hours from now? You can.
Yeah. Because all of it is preparation. I'm pretty diligent about the day, like the week up to training, make sure my body's good, and then the day of, it's kind of like focus and just be in a good headspace. And then after the game, it's just great.
There's so much positive energy in that team right now, and I was sitting behind the goal and taking pictures, and when you see like Ellen Löfqvist, you said thanks to her, and Vilma Karlsson as well, and Faith, and everybody is defending so hard and going after every ball.
Yeah.
And they took a lot of hits and a lot of pain today as well.
I know, so I was just thinking any way that I can help them and the whole team. They're amazing. They are phenomenal defenders, and at times I had to tell myself like the ball could come behind them, you know, because they do so well. So, yeah.
How's your summer going to look like now? Because this was the last game for the break.
I'll go back to Piteå. And my husband's there.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I wanted to ask that. You're married since 2019. Yeah, saw that. And how's that going? Is your husband living in the States and you are playing here, or
no?
How do you do that?
He came with me.
I mean, it's a personal question, so you don't have to answer.
It's okay.
But yeah.
This was the best thing about maybe COVID because you can work from home, and so his company. They were working from home, and then he's been amazing for them. They're amazing people too, so they let him work abroad.
That's great. Digital nomad.
It's so awesome, and he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. It takes a special man to let your woman take you to Sweden and then live in
that's
PTO,
good.
and But he's phenomenal. But a little bit of travel. To answer your question, I'm gonna travel around Europe.
So you're not going back to the States then?
It's a long way to go back home.
Yeah,
maybe, but I don't have plans right now.
Okay. Have a great summer and welcome back then.
Thank you.
To the second part of the season. Thanks.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.